Okay guys, if you see this video, you know my account got permanently banned. And I don't know how to figure out how to get it back. So if anybody could please tell me how to get my account back. It's Amanda MCG. Everybody knows me. Everybody's been talking about me. I was live and we were going through stuff in my daughter's room. And I walked away and I said, please, you gotta stay out of the camera. You gotta stay out. And she didn't listen to me. I'm never going live again. So if you guys see this, please help me. Please help me figure out how to get my account back because I can't lose everything.
Oh, besties, grab your iced coffee, take a deep breath, and maybe light a candle because TikTok is absolutely done with Amanda McG. Like, finished. The girlies online are gagged, the drama is piping hot, and this entire saga feels like the chaotic crossover episode between Hoarders, Extreme Makeover Nightmare Edition, and a straight-up horror flick. When people say, my jaw dropped, they mean it. The jaw fell, rolled under the bed, came back wearing dust bunnies, and then packed its bags for another planet. That's the level of chaos we're dealing with. So here's the messy backstory. Amanda McG, a self-styled real-life mom on TikTok, somehow managed to turn living in filth into a full-blown content niche. For 5 whole years, yes, 5. Her followers have watched her post videos featuring mountains of dirty laundry, moldy walls, decomposing food piles, and bathrooms that looked like they'd been locked since 2008. Instead of saying, I need help, Amanda said, let me go live. And honestly, the internet enabled it. People kept watching, partly horrified, partly curious, and completely stunned that this was her brand. But then came the cleanse heard round TikTok. After years of people begging Amanda to take action, a group of 6 brave volunteers finally stepped in, led by cleaning influencer Ami, who must have the patience of a saint. These women flew across states, on their own dime, mind you, just to tackle the disaster zone Amanda called home. No paycheck, no GoFundMe payout, just vibes, sponge power, and a single sponsorship for cleaning supplies. Literally, these ladies were modern-day superheroes armed with bleach instead of capes. And when they walked in, let's just say the collective gasp of the internet could be heard around the world. The cameras rolled, TikTok lives exploded, and what they found inside could have doubled as a Halloween haunted house. We're talking carpets that had given up on life, rooms so cluttered they looked like archaeological digs, bathrooms that screamed biohazard alert. One commenter summed it up perfectly. I wouldn't go in there without a hazmat suit. While another joked, there's a missing Area 51 alien under that bed, I swear. Even worse, Amanda had been hiding entire rooms she never showed online. And surprise, they were so much worse than what fans had seen. Walls crying from mold, trash blending with clothes, mystery liquids on surfaces no one wanted to identify.
There's a large group of people on TikTok who pretend they know who this woman is. They see the dirt, the clutter, the chaos, and they feel entitled enough to pass judgment. If this is the first time you are seeing Amanda's house, then I want to know, does this look like a mother who needs help? If your answer is yes, then your next question to yourself should be, how can I help? That is the difference between bullying and compassion. I'm a part of a program that is led by ZEP that's called Cleaning for Compassion, and our goal is to clean a house in every state, help people who are struggling with depression, having a difficult time keeping their home clean. That's it. That's the goal, to bring people's homes back to as like new as possible and to help those in need. Cleaning for Compassion will be at Amanda's house October 1st through the 5th. Combined goal of bringing Amanda's home back to a safe, clean, and manageable home. I have used AI to create before and after photos to show you my personal vision of her home and try to illustrate the foreseen transformation. Follow along for this story because it's about to get good.
It's really bad over here. Let's move the cat sheet over. It's bad. Oh, it's so bad over here. So what had happened was one of the cleaners put a plug in that sink, and my washer drains into that sink. And when you plug it, it overflows into the kitchen. Oh, it is like
underneath the fridge and everything.
Oh, we're gonna leave this here because it's stopping it from. Oh. It's stopping it from coming in here more. I still have all my shit. I was taking a nap, you guys, and I needed to take a break. No, it's fine. I guess the floors will be extra clean today.
Viewers were gagging through their screens, but the cleaning crew didn't back down. They cleaned for hours on end, scrubbing, folding, organizing, disinfecting, the kind of hard labor that most people wouldn't touch for any amount of money. And what was Amanda doing all this time? Standing there, sipping from a cup, filming TikToks while others literally risked their health saving her home. She smiled for the camera like a guest at her own intervention. Finally, after days of scrubbing, the house was clean. The floors, visible. The air, breathable. The children, no longer living in what fans described as a germ experiment. Everyone online thought, finally, her redemption arc. But nope. Instead of gratitude, Amanda hopped on her phone for a post-cleaning update that had everyone seeing red. Apparently, her biggest complaint wasn't the mold, the bugs, or the mountain of filth that had been removed. It was the laundry. You heard that right. Amanda said the volunteers mixed her laundry and she couldn't find anything anymore. The internet collectively screamed, "Be so for real right now." One commenter nailed it perfectly. She's mad her laundry got mixed but couldn't find her kitchen floor for half a decade. Another quipped, "The bar isn't just low, it's in Atlantis." But what made it worse? The volunteers were incredibly respectful. They didn't throw out a single item. They carefully bagged every item and left it for Amanda to sort herself. They even folded what they could. Yet Amanda decided that mixed laundry was her breaking point. When people called her out, Amanda tried to soften things with a half-hearted comment, "This isn't hate toward the ladies, but they're cleaners, not organizers." And that's when the internet lost it. Because everyone saw those women scrub, fold, sort, and wipe down every inch of her house like it was Navy boot camp. Not organizers. Girl, they reorganized your entire life. And just when you thought the saga couldn't possibly serve any more drama, boom, the sink flood incident. During the cleanup, one of the volunteers unplugged a part of the kitchen sink to get it working properly.
This is what I mean about not being able to find anything, and this is no hate to the ladies that came and cleaned for me. This is just the process of me explaining things after they leave. Let's just put that out there now. I've always had a bad habit of doing laundry, leaving it in the basket clean, and then digging for clean clothes out of the laundry basket. This is all my laundry. Now, this is a mix of dirty and clean laundry now. I don't know what's what. That stresses me out. I don't know what to do about that. Obviously, I need to go to the laundromat. I cannot do that today because I'm going to come back home after I drop my kids off at school, and I have about 2.5 hours. I'm going to try to put everything back on the shelf. But right now, I need to find clothes for my children and sweaters because it's cold now. So I got to do that. And just to say, they are not organizers. They are cleaners. This is up to me now to be able to put things where I want it to go and to organize it. The problem is I don't know where any of my clothes are. Luckily, I realized I did do a load of laundry and this is all dry now, so we can find clothes.
There's a large group of people on TikTok who pretend they know who this woman is. They see the dirt, the clutter, the chaos, and they feel entitled enough to pass judgment. If this is the first time you are seeing Amanda's house, then I want to know, does this look like a mother who needs help? If your answer is yes, then your next question to yourself should be, how can I help? That is the difference between bullying and compassion. I'm a part of a program that is led by ZEP that's called Cleaning for Compassion, and our goal is to clean a house in every state, help people who are struggling with depression, having a difficult time keeping their home clean. That's it. That's the goal, to bring people's homes back to as like new as possible and to help those in need. Cleaning for Compassion will be at Amanda's house October 1st through the 5th. Combined goal of bringing Amanda's home back to a safe, clean, and manageable home. I have used AI to create before and after photos to show you my personal vision of her home and try to illustrate the foreseen transformation. Follow along for this story because it's about to get good.
Later, Amanda ran the washing machine and it flooded. A simple accident. Happens to anyone, right? But instead of letting it slide, Amanda went full shady and posted, "Well, hell hasn't been 24 hours. One thing about having strangers in your house, they don't know what things do." Strangers? Babe, these strangers just spent days sacrificing their lungs, backs, and sanity to clean your entire house for free. The audacity isn't just high, it's an orbit. People were furious. One top comment summed it up perfectly, not her dragging the people who saved her from living in a germ museum. Another said, the audacity is on clearance and she's buying in bulk. Oh, besties, there's more suds to spill because guess what? Amanda herself later admitted this wasn't even the first time her kitchen decided to audition for Titanic the Home Edition. Yep, she's flooded it before. So tell me why suddenly, this time, it's the volunteers' fault. Apparently she was napping and didn't notice her washer overflowing. Girl, be serious. At this point, naps are basically her full-time job. Reddit detectives went wild. One commenter said it best, Amanda blaming them for the flood is like blaming firefighters for water damage. Another chiming, ma'am, your house has flooded before. Maybe it's not the strangers. Maybe it's you. And my personal favorite, she doesn't need volunteers with bleach. She needs an accountability mob. Oop, they weren't wrong. And can we talk about that strangers line? Because not even 24 hours earlier, she was calling those same volunteers angels. Angels. They went from saints to sinners faster than her spin cycle. If I were those ladies, I'd be livid, like scrub the rage into the floorboards livid. But that's the Amanda pattern, isn't it? It's never her fault. Laundry, the crew's fault. Flood, the stranger's fault. Filthy house, mental health's fault. Account deletion, her daughter's fault. The accountability Olympics called, she didn't qualify. TikTok is catching on too. After years of tearful I'll do better live streams, her audience now has receipts that tell a very different story. One clever commenter put it perfectly. If accountability were pollen, Amanda would be sneezing nonstop. The shade, and honestly, not wrong. The woman seems allergic to taking responsibility. Another fan even made a meme asking, what's worse, dust allergies or Amanda's accountability allergy? And the debate's still raging. And don't even get us started on how fast she downgraded her volunteers. These women literally risk their lungs scrubbing visible biohazard level grime, folding laundry that hadn't been touched in years, and what did they get for it? Publicly labeled as just cleaners. The respect could be seen from space. As one comment brilliantly put it, couldn't find her gratitude if you vacuumed the entire internet. Dead.
I'm sorry, why are we supporting Amanda MCG? Why are we getting her second account to 44,000 followers? Gosh, I thought probably already to 50,000 now. Why are we doing this for somebody that won't even help themselves? When we have other creators out here, like myself, who work a full-time job, a lot of us are single married moms who do the majority of the housework, the cleaning, the mental load, all of the above. Our houses may have major cosmetic needs, like mine, but nobody's throwing money at me. I don't have anybody coming to clean my house. Y'all, we are enabling her, and we need to stop. People like that are just going to continue to take. And I am so sorry, but I've seen it time and time again. The fact that she is so acting completely ungrateful for all of the helpers that came to clean her house. I've not seen a genuinely grateful video one from her. All I've seen is they didn't get this corner of my house clean. I can't find any of my stuff. They plugged up my sink. Now my floor is flooded. I'm not getting genuinely grateful vibes from her. Also, the fact that her daughter, got her account banned. I'm so sorry. But a lot of us work 10 times harder on the social media platform, and we don't get the views because we are not a spiraling disaster. I mean, I am. Don't get me wrong. I am a spiraling disaster. I just don't film all of it. But y'all, that really gets under my skin. I counted them up. I work a total of 7 jobs. Yet some of them are small and bring in like $15 a month. But that is still a job to me. And I don't know what she does, but a stay-at-home mom who can't clean or do anything at all month for months and months, I'm just displeased. And y'all, we got to stop enabling these people. We've got to stop watching them to help them do nothing. They're not bettering themselves. They're creating children who are going to live like that. I bet her children have way more mental issues than she ever thought about having. Kids take this stuff way harder than we realize. And I'm going to go ahead and guess that she's not the type of mom that, she's putting up those posters about like the self-esteem station or whatever, but I highly doubt she ever takes a moment and does any kind of calming techniques, any kind of learning, any kind of like social emotional learning. I'm just not getting that vibe from her. I don't know. I could be wrong though. Let's talk it out in the comments. Tell me what you think. And if you like to keep up to date with news, trending topics, and drama talk, give me a follow.
Then came the plot twist nobody saw coming. Amanda's main TikTok account, the one with over 500,000 followers, poof, gone. Her prized, stay-at-home queen account, her clout source, her digital diary of chaos, deleted. And besties, the meltdown was cinematic. We're talking full sob session, tears flowing like her kitchen sink, mascara running faster than the comments. People joked her crying could solve climate change. Someone literally said girl was about to submit her tears to drought relief programs. Sure, losing your main account is tough, no shade there. But then came the reason she gave for it. Instead of saying, okay, I broke a rule, Amanda decided, wait for it, to blame her daughter. Be so serious right now. She said she went live while scrolling through her child's phone, begged her daughter not to walk into frame, left the room, and then, shocker, the kid wandered in. TikTok flagged the live for featuring a minor. Her reaction? Rage. Not at herself, at her daughter. The internet had zero patience for that. Top comment? She didn't lose her account because of her kid, she lost it because she treated her kid like a prop. Another one said, if your paycheck depends on your child not touching your phone, maybe rethink your entire career path. And the crown jewel of shade, girl lost her account but somehow kept the audacity. But Amanda, she's nothing if not persistent. Like a social media cockroach that survives every cancellation apocalypse, she bounced back within hours. By the end of the day, she had a brand new account and more than 40,000 followers. Same chaos, same clout, different handle. One blank and boom, she's back on everyone's For You page like nothing ever happened. Someone even joked, forget pest control, call the cleaning crew back, Amanda's back, and so's the mess. And here's the kicker, people are still following her. The same viewers who just roasted her are hitting follow again like moths to a dumpster fire. Because let's face it, Amanda is the mess, the brand, the drama. It's functional chaos at this point. Neglect, meltdown, apology, repeat. The Amanda cycle never ends and TikTok can't look away. And here's the thing, besties. The pattern is practically its own reality show. Let the house rot halfway, go live crying about being so overwhelmed, rinse, repeat, and boom, instant engagement. Meanwhile, working moms out here juggling full-time jobs, raising kids, and creating content without neglecting anyone get a fraction of the spotlight. But TikTok's algorithm, oh, it loves chaos. It rewards the meltdown, the mayhem, the mess. The more unhinged, the more viral. And Amanda, she plays it like a symphony of stress. Of course, the comment section is torn right down the middle, like an emotional tug-of-war between sympathy and sheer disbelief. Some people are in the give her another chance camp, cooing about growth and healing. Others are done. This isn't a redemption arc, this is a rerun. And my personal favorite, at this point, her house doesn't need a second chance, it needs an